Peace, loves. I wanted to do something different today. I did my hair. I'm feeling cute, and I got some food from this place called Queen of Sheba. It's Ethiopian food. So I got the injera, I got the gomenwa, I got this little salad, some lentils, and some other stuff that I don't know the name of. But the food is fire. Let's just say that. So today I'm going to tell y'all a story time about how I lied. And basically I lied and said I was a nurse. And yeah. Okay. So hold on, let me take some deep breaths. And the reason why I'm like sitting like this is because this dress, like when I got it, it was so loose. So I picked up some weight, and I don't know how, because I've been eating primarily fruit. So either the dress got small from me washing it and drying it, or I got a little thicker. I don't know. But hold on. Got my food. Okay. So the story goes, so I was a teacher for like a month and a half, which I need to do a story time on when I was a teacher. But so I was a teacher for a month and a half, and I worked at this school, and I had befriended, wherever I go, let's just say this, wherever I go, I attract energy, like people just want to do stuff for me. So while I was working at this school, I didn't have a car at the time. I didn't have a car, and I was getting rides from this male teacher. Well, actually, I had a car, but then I had to give the car back. I was borrowing a car. Hold on. So I was borrowing a car. I had to give the car back. And this one male teacher, he would give me rides because I guess where I lived and where he lived was like pretty close. And I think he kind of liked me too. But anyway, so he would just pick me up from work, and sometimes he would drop me off. No, he would pick me up to go to work, and sometimes he would drop me off to go home after school. And so we got like close, of course, because he's picking me up in the morning. And he would just ask me like random questions, or like just how you doing and stuff like that. Well, since I was in college, since I was in college, I would write papers for people and get paid to write papers for people. After college, I continued to do that as like a side hustle. But after college, I started taking classes for people. And so at this time, I was taking a nursing class for someone, and they were paying me like really good money. I was taking a few classes for them, actually. And these were master level nursing classes, y'all. I should have been going to school for nursing. But anyways, so I'm taking someone's nursing class. He's asking me how my day was, and I'm just so stressed out because I got this nursing paper due. So I'm just like, yeah, I got this nursing paper due tonight. I'm just super stressed. And he's like, oh, like, you're in nursing school? And immediately, I didn't think nothing of it when I said it, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what do I say? What do I say? So I was like, yeah, I'm in nursing school, yada, yada. So now he's asking questions like he's interested. And so he's like, oh, like, so what do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? Like, your background's in public health. Like, you're in nursing school. Like, what do you want to do with that? And so I'm just like telling him, just coming up with some stuff, because he caught me off guard, y'all. Hold on, let me take a bite. Ethiopian food is so good. I should have showed y'all what this looked like before I started digging in it. Oh well. But so he's asking me all these different types of questions in regard to me being in nursing school and stuff. And I'm up here lying, just pulling stuff from my butt. Um, just thinking that, okay, if I just tell him some stuff, some bull crap, he's gonna stop asking me questions. No, this is a different breed. So he starts telling the entire school, the entire staff, oh yeah, she's going to school to be a nurse. Like she's in nursing school. There's another teacher in the building who's going to nursing school. There's you should connect with her. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I done told this man a lie. Now he's telling everybody in this school that I'm going to nursing school and that I should come back and be a counselor at this school. So I'm getting caught up in my lie, y'all. Then, okay, some days go by, it's some regular conversation. And then out of nowhere, he's like, oh, like, what school do you go to? And I'm just like, oh, I go to Galen College of Nursing. Now, my mom, she's a nurse. And so she went to Galen. So that was immediately like the school that I thought of, because the person who I was doing the classes for, I didn't know what school that they went to. So I'm like, Galen. He's like, oh, like, yeah, I know some people who go to Galen. What's your professor's name? And I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't know no professor's name, no nothing. So I was just like, I don't really know my professor's name because I'm taking an online course. So then I go home and I had already submitted a paper, and I'm reviewing, looking at the classes, looking at the teachers, because I'm like, this man keep asking me questions about me being in nursing school, and I got to be on my P's and Q's. So basically, the person that I was taking classes for, they didn't go to Galen. They went to this online school or whatever. So I went back and I was like, yeah, I don't go to Galen. I don't know why I told you Galen. I guess my mind was somewhere else. I actually go to this school. So we're talking and he just keeps going on. Now he's telling me topics in regard to nursing, oh, what classes are you enrolled in? What's this? And I think by this time y'all know what I'm trying to say. His spidey senses were tingling, and he was just like, oh, she's probably lying. Let me ask her all these questions. So he's just asking me all of these questions about nursing, and I'm just really just coming up with stuff. And then the crazy thing is he's a teacher, a 6th grade teacher, but before he was teaching, he was a lawyer, and he did whatever you call doing law, what do lawyers do? Practice law. So he practiced law for some years in California, but I guess because of some ethical things, he decided to just become a teacher. And so, so I'm up here lying to this lawyer, y'all. I'm lying to this lawyer. So he just kept going on and on. Every single day I would get in the car with him when he would pick me up, he would talk about nursing school. And it just got to the point to where I was just like, you know what? I gotta tell this man the truth, because he's telling everybody, all of the teachers, the staff, he about to tell the principal that I'm going to nursing school. And I don't want these other people coming up to me talking about some nursing stuff when I'm not in nursing school. I'm just taking a few classes for somebody who's in nursing school. Now, I'm not about to get into the nitty gritty details or, of why I was doing what I was doing, because we all know why, y'all. I don't gotta explain that part. It was good money. And I learned some stuff too. But this is so good. My sister has a dog, and I'm sitting outside. He's looking out the window, y'all. It's so funny. But yeah, so on this particular morning, I get in the car and he's just talking about it again. And I looked at him and I said, he had said something about nursing or whatever. And I was like, I forgot his name, oh my gosh. But I was like, look, I'm not in nursing school. I lied to you. I'm actually just taking someone's classes for them, and I get paid to take their classes to do their work. And I was like, I know it's not right, but hey, that's what I'm doing right now. Y'all, I don't know why, like in my head before, I had created a whole monologue of what I was gonna say and how I was gonna say it, because this man done told me he was a lawyer. He done told me all of the stuff that he done did. And I'm just sitting here lying through my teeth in his face about going to nursing school, trying to be a nurse and all this other stuff, when in reality, I'm taking someone's classes. And all this man said was, oh, okay. And that was just it. And we never had a conversation about the details or anything after that. Like, he just like fell back. So that was the story of when I lied and told someone that I was in nursing school when I really wasn't. I was just writing people's papers. And that was actually, like I told you guys, I had a side hustle when I was in college. I was writing people's papers. And I was taking people's classes, taking stats classes, econ classes, all kind of stuff, nursing. And the nursing class that I took, it was the last class. I told myself I would never take another person's class for them ever again, because that was hard. Like, it, I don't want to say it broke my brain, but it definitely did challenge me a lot. I thought I was stupid. Now, usually when I take people's classes, I'll be like feeling so smart. You know, I'm taking these people's classes. I never took this class. I never studied this subject, and I'm passing with flying colors. And then I get to this nursing stuff. And mind you, I'm still writing pretty good papers, because all of it really is, y'all, this dress is tight. All of it really is research. And it's easy for me to like go and like research some stuff and then, you know, write a paper based on the research. Like, that's very simple. But that stuff was like, it really challenged me, and I probably overthought it so much. But yeah. On a different note, so I did my hair, and I haven't done my hair in a long time. And I don't know. When I say do my hair, like, this is why you can't have everybody in your ear. I was dating this guy one time, and I would just tell him, how like, oh, I'm about to go do my hair. And he'd be like, your hair's already done. And he was like one of them hotep dudes who like, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but it's just like, shut up. And I just, like, when I was with him, I just felt like I couldn't be myself, because, you know, if I wanted to do something to my body, I would like automatically think about him and like what he would say. So I had to run. I had to run from his type, because, you know, I get it. Like, it's cool to be healthy and stuff like that. It's not even really cool. Like, it's really, you know, you should want to be healthy. You should want to take care of your body. Y'all, I'm trying to do this in the most comfortable. I'm so uncomfortable right now. But, okay, so you should, let me try to do this a little different. You should want to be healthy and stuff like that, but at the same time, enjoy your life. You know, and I feel like when people are way too uptight about what it is that they're doing, I'm wondering if that is really even beneficial for them, you know, because who wants to be around somebody who's just uptight, constantly criticizing people or whatever. Okay, I'm giving y'all way too much information. So, yeah, so I did my hair, and I honestly love it, because I haven't did my hair in so long, and it just had me thinking, like, for a long time I was like stuck in this paradigm of like, okay, if I did my hair, well, first, I don't know, y'all can go look at my old video about me talking about shaving, and like how I was like feeling so convicted of just shaving my armpits, and like how I didn't want to shave my armpits because I felt like I just felt like I was gonna die. I felt like something was gonna happen to me. Like, okay, so like one thing is I've always wanted to like live in a tropical place, and I just felt like if I shaved my armpits, then okay, so this was the thought. It was, you know, what we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. So if I shave, then I'm creating this reality where I'm like living in a world that is void of nature and stuff like that. You know, I was going like, my mental health was not there, y'all. And so for a long time, I didn't shave because I was scared to. And then I did. And like, I was like, okay, I shaved. But then it came down to my hair. There were times where I was like trying to freeform and stuff like that because I felt like my natural expression was to just like do nothing and like freeform my hair. Just listening to too many people on the internet talking about how that's our natural essence, you know, to just let ourselves be, to lock your hair up and all that stuff. And so I would comb my hair out and that would be that. But then it got to this point to where I was just like, well, I want to put some braids in my hair. And I would feel convicted about that because of what I would hear on the internet, or what I would hear from, like, you know, if I was dating a guy and he would just be like, oh, like, yeah, like women who wear weave are clowns, or, you know, they would just talk about women who wear weave or women who wear makeup and stuff like that. And as a way of people pleasing, I didn't do it because I was like afraid. So now I did my hair, and it feels so good to just look at myself and be like, I'm created in my own image and I love what I see in the mirror, versus like looking in the mirror and seeing someone who's like scared to like really express themselves and be themselves. Like, I don't really know where I'm going with this conversation, but I'm happy with this version of Christina. You know, me and my sister, I was watching this show called The Good Place, and there's this main character in the show. Her name is Eleanor, Bad Eleanor, and she was supposed to be in the bad place, but somehow something happened where good Eleanor went to the bad place and bad Eleanor went to the good place. And every time they would flash back on bad Eleanor's life, I'm just like, dang, like this woman just literally spoke her mind. Did it make her a bad person because she chose to speak her mind? Like, there was this instance where it was her birthday and all her coworkers had pitched together to get her a cake to celebrate her, and she had brought her own cake. And so she was like, nah, I don't want that because such and such's birthday is next week and y'all gonna expect me to pitch in to get her a cake and I'm not. And so go ahead and keep your cake, blah, blah, blah. And I was just laughing because I was like, dang, that's so me. Like, that's how I feel. But I'm, you know, at least she has the confidence, she's a character, to say it. But me, myself, like, I would have felt pressured to pitch in to get somebody a cake when, you know, I be wanting to be by myself at work. She was just the type of person, or her character, she was the type of character to be like, no, you know, this is what I want and this is what I'm doing. And yeah, she just really set her boundaries. And so it just seemed like all of the good people in The Good Place were like all of these people who were self-sacrificing individuals. And this whole show just makes me look at life totally different. You know, like, why do the people who set their boundaries, you know, women who set boundaries and stuff like that, they get all of this slack for being like a bad, like the B word, or, you know, they're mean or whatever, angry, bitter, when they're just setting their boundaries, you know? And then all these good women Women who don't have boundaries or allow people to walk over them, they get like a pass. I don't know. But I don't think they get a pass because I used to be one of those women and I feel like I didn't get a pass. I feel like I got dogged. So by nature, I feel like after getting dogged so much, you just learn to set better boundaries. And you turn into one of those women who come off a little bitchy. Hold on, y'all. But what do y'all think about my hair? I did it myself. There we go. Yeah. I should have. Now my hair look funny. But y'all see how tight my dress is? Whoa. It's all in the pose. Okay, I'm about to get off. Thank you for joining me here in this moment. Peace.